You're listening to Solihull Radio.
Joining us now here in the studio is Councillor Ken Meeson. Now, he is the Cabinet Portfolio Holder for Children, Education and Skills, and he's got quite an important message to get through to us today in this podcast. What would you like to talk to us about today?
Well, it's a very important role because we're talking about children.
Mm-hmm.
We have an increasing number of children coming into care. We call them looked after children these days, and they need foster placements. Now, at the moment, we haven't got enough foster carers in Solihull. We've got a really good band of foster carers. They're very loyal and they do a fantastic job.
Mm-hmm.
But we need more because at the moment we're sending too many children to foster placements outside the borough. So that means they're well away from friends and family. So at the moment we've got 52% of our looked after children are fostered within Solihull, but that means that we've got a lot that are not, and they're quite often spread across the country. So we're looking for more foster parents. It's a very rewarding thing to do. There's training obviously available for this. So we're looking at people from a whole range of backgrounds who are prepared to give up their time and take these young people into their homes, varying ages. Some are small children, some are teenagers,
right?
Into their homes and treat them as part of the family.
So, as part of the council right now, what we're saying is we are beginning to see a need for more short-term and long-term foster placements?
It varies tremendously.
Does it?
A lot of them are short-term and are able to return to their families, but some are long-term. And sometimes, they will move from one placement to another. But we try and keep them in a placement, if that's working well, to give that sort of stability.
That's right. Yeah.
And so they can build up a good relationship with the foster parents.
What about things like respite care? Do we have some people that they can go to at very short notice if they need to get out quite quickly?
If it's an emergency, yes, sure. We do. But so the whole idea is really to give them some stability in life. Sometimes they come from a background where things have not been particularly stable. And we have foster parents who've been doing this for very many years.
So tell us a little bit more about what you, in your role and your team over at the council, what are you doing to try to promote the need for more foster carers in our community?
Well, we've tried over the years various ways of advertising, working through local voluntary groups who may have people who are prepared to foster. But tomorrow we've got a whole evening set up, and it's very informal for anybody to come along who is interested, thinks they might be interested, no commitment, to come along, meet some of our foster carers, meet some of our staff, talk through just what it involves.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I'm just looking at some of the information that I've done in my pre-research. Anyone pretty much, single, married, tenant, homeowner.
That's right.
It's open to all ages, cultures and backgrounds, and we do need some new carers to look after children in short and longer term placements. So tomorrow evening at the Civic Suite over in the town centre here, starts at about 6:30 and goes on, and it's a very informal meeting, I presume.
It is very informal, and there'll be tea and coffee,
refreshments,
people who can sit down and have a chat with. The one thing that we do need is that people do have a spare bedroom,
right,
where this young person can be accommodated.
Their own space.
If they've got more, sometimes we need foster families who are prepared to take in more than one child, maybe a brother and sister.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, members of the family, to try and keep that bond.
That's right.
And to try and keep that stability, I agree. If you are wanting some further information on fostering, you can go across to the solihull.gov.uk website. And if you're unable to attend on Tuesday evening, there is a telephone number 0121788 4253. And you can, like I say, go to solihull.gov.uk/fostering for some more information and speak to the team there if you don't get to meet. And you're going to be there tomorrow, Ken, are you?
I'm hoping to be there too. The main thing is to meet the other foster carers and to meet part of our fostering team. The important thing to stress is that if you become a foster carer, you're not just left to your own devices. There is training, there is support. You do get payment, obviously, to cover the costs.
Okay, well, thank you very much for coming into the station today. Thank you for downloading this featured content podcast. If there's any other information you'd like to find out, head across to solihullradio.com or go across to the council website, solihull.gov.uk. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
Solihullradio.com